Prince Harry has exposed yet another deep rift within the royal family, this time between him and Camilla, the Queen Consort. In TV interviews to promote his controversial memoir, he claimed his stepmother had sacrificed him to help rehabilitate her image.
The royal family is indeed unique. All their moves are closely watched. But it's probably the petty squabbles that they have to reconcile that get the public's attention.
Prince William and his brother Harry, together with Catherine, now the Princess of Wales, and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, they delighted mourners near Windsor Castle with this surprise joint appearance.
Watching Prince William and Prince Harry's journey from boys to men and now as married adults is fascinating and fraught with ambivalence. It appears that the brothers have already firmed up plans for a reunion under the careful guidance of Queen Camilla. But what happened behind closed doors during their secret trip to each other? And how did Queen Camilla ease their rift? Come with us as we reveal Prince William and Harry. We show you the real Queen Camilla, a momentous meet. Prince William and Prince Harry, though estranged brothers, have now been in what can be described as a touching and historic reunion recently, exclusively due to family mourning.
William and Kate, Harry and Meghan, together in public for the first time in years, and the public loved it.
The brothers have been under public and media speculation throughout the years, but recently they were found together at the funeral of their uncle, Lord Robert Fellowes, who passed at 82 a few months ago. Prince Harry, now based in California, secretly crossed the ocean to join his brother in attending the service at St. Mary's Church in Snettisham. The event saw the rare joint display of the two brothers at a celebration and remembrance in conjunction with their Spencer relations, remembering Lord Fellowes, who played a significant role in the extended family when he was alive. This reunion was particularly special because it marked the first time Prince William and Prince Harry have attended an event together since the coronation of their father, King Charles III. As noted on several occasions, there was open tension between them at that ceremony, resulting in their not sitting together or speaking. While it was rare to see the brothers together, the recent event had played a unique role in bringing them together. However, it is still unknown whether they had any major conversation. Moreover, reports have painted a black scenario about their relationship from year to year. According to sources, the brothers have had little or no contact since the funeral of their late grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, about 2 years ago. Indeed, the rift between them has widened to the point that insiders now speculate Prince William would rather not have Prince Harry at his own coronation when that happens. Recently, their relationship has certainly heightened again after seeing William and Harry together in one place. However, the extent of their estrangement has left many convinced that the existence of such moments probably will not lead to the healing process within.
First time since the ongoing pandemic hit, the two brothers were able to reunite in person when the family got together to celebrate Prince Philip's life at his funeral.
But what are these beefs between brothers about? And are their recent encounters just passing instances of sharing a familial obligation? Alleged battle of brothers. The changes between Prince William and Prince Harry has long been a subject of public fascination, with rumors of a rift between the brothers circulating for years. While many attributed the alleged strain in their relationship to Prince Harry's relationship with Meghan Markle, royal historian Robert Lacey suggests that tensions between the siblings existed long before Meghan entered the picture. According to Lacey, the seeds of discord were sown well before Prince Harry's romance with Meghan blossomed. Additionally, Lacey made it clear that Meghan Markle's presence in Harry's life did not actually compromise the bond that had developed between him and William, but that the brothers had for long been butt heads and different. It can be argued, however, as Lacey does, that Harry's marriage to Meghan may have added fuel to a fire that had been burning for a long time. In the words of Ken Wolfe, Lacy had concluded William thought of Harry as some charismatic rebel figure and a star in the eyes of the public, something he didn't have. Right from childhood, the sibling bond between William and Harry and a plausible brotherhood stood at the brink because they were a part of the royal family and were under constant pressure from the judging public. The public opinions and speculations has always put the two brothers against each other. Although Meghan Markle's inclusion into the royal family might have caused its own complication, Lacy explains, a new norm was established the moment Prince Harry made the decision to step down from royal duties.
The weekend's announcement that Harry and Meghan will step back from all royal duties was not his choice, he says.
And accordingly, the two princes understood that things would be different in the royal family. Similarly, just like every normal family, when such scenarios unearthed, there must be drama. Still, the subtle hint of anger between the brothers has long been amplified when they became hierarchical to each other, a partial way of nature that is not easily undone. However, the unbreakable bond of affection that existed between them remained intact. As Lacy suggests, they may be moving in divergent directions in their personal and professional lives. Prince Harry echoed this sentiment in the 2019 ITV documentary Harry and Meghan: An African Journey, where he acknowledged that while he loves his brother dearly, they are currently on different paths. Anyways, are these different parts the actual cause of their rift? Same background, different account. The prince's wives were a major part of their successes, and the roles these wives are playing are considered an essential element in the occurring changes happening between the two princes. In fact, the tension between Catherine, Princess of Wales, and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, has been an allegation of many reports. This strain, attributed by many report journals, is said to have contributed to the eventual decision of Harry and Meghan to quit visiting Kensington Palace, where they once stayed. The departure, which happened in 2019, does not only signify their move from a house, but also directly influenced their official separation from the royal family. Therefore, for the two princes, things became even more difficult the moment Harry and Meghan took that bold and historic step, formally stepping down from their positions as senior royals. That is, living in America was an option they took in order to keep completely away from the purview of royal society and live in relative quietude, raising two children, Archie and Lilibet.
We've been really conscious of protecting our kids as best as we can and also understanding the role that they play in this really historical family.
Media humorously named it Megxit. However, this event really did bring a huge impact to the royal family and left a huge wound that seems impossible to be healed. In the year 2021, during a transparent conversation with Oprah Winfrey, Harry unveiled, albeit in a general manner, his take on the events while reminiscing about the good old times of his family life that had passed. Posing a question about his family bond, Harry revealed this: "Our connection right now is more the space and time thing, and time can heal all things, hopefully." What he said concerning his desire for the reconciliation procedure, as well as the truth of the heartbreaking emotional and physical gap that formed between him and his family, was evident too. Harry also talked about the royal institution, underscoring it as a matter of continuous imprisonment for those who breathe the very air of the institution. "I don't think my father and my brother are willing to take that step. They are literally stuck and can't walk away, and I feel for them greatly," he declared, giving away some of the nagging feelings his family's attachment to monarchy evoked in him. While talking about their tie with Prince William, Harry acknowledged the fact that despite the same background, they represent different accounts. "We've really been through the worst with each other. We've had the same experience, but we've been on different journeys," said Prince Harry, implying a very strongly emotional and traumatic experience that involved them, especially after the passing away of their mother, Princess Diana. This deeply personal interview painted a picture of two brothers bound by love and shared loss, yet separated by circumstance, choices, and their respective roles within the royal framework.
William and Harry were reportedly at each other's throats at Prince Philip's funeral the second they were out of sight of the press.
It underscored the complexity of their relationship, a bond that once seemed unbreakable, but now stands as a poignant reminder of the challenges inherent in balancing family loyalty with personal freedom and individuality. Will the princes ever reunite? Subtle signs of reconciliation. Despite appearing to set aside their differences to honor their late uncle, Lord Robert Fellows, at the funeral service, Princes William and Harry continued to show subtle signs of estrangement. According to reports from The Sun, the brothers attended the service discreetly, slipping in and out of St. Mary's Church in Snettisham with little fanfare. Observers noted that during the service the brothers sat apart, each sitting far at the back of the church, further indicating their ongoing distance. In referring to the event again, the witnesses would pay attention to the understatement in the presence of these brothers. "You know, we really didn't realize the brothers were there," said this witness, explaining how they came in so quietly. Another confirmed their non-visible interaction, as both William and Harry were physically present, but clearly not seen talking to each other, as if avoiding being in close proximity. Reverend Dan Tansey, who presided over the event, said some matters concerned his brief encounters with the princes. One such example was how, while greeting the congregation on their way out, Prince William shook hands, followed shortly by Prince Harry. Surprise, yet pleasantness at the attendance seemed to pervade his reply, adding that both princes thanked him for the service, and he, in turn, thanked them for coming. Reverend Tansey mentioned that he could not remember the brothers talking to each other, but he added that there were many mixing with them. The service was a memorial, not really a formal funeral, followed by an easy, informal reception.
On Wednesday, Prince Harry and Prince William both attended a memorial service in Norfolk to honor Lord Fellows, the late Princess Diana's brother-in-law. A source tells ET the brothers sat separately and weren't near each other.
The vicar also emphasized how much such presence would mean to Lord Fellows and his widow, Jane, Princess Diana's older sister. Their attendance, notwithstanding, served as the most poignant reminder of the familial bond they shared. But the apparent lack of connection has still invited speculation. How has Queen Camilla played a part in reconciling the brothers? The complex relationships with stepmom. Prince William and Prince Harry went through a rocky emotional roller coaster after their father announced he was remarrying in 2005. When Prince Charles told the world he was marrying Camilla Parker Bowles, the news was huge, and the scrutiny was intense. The official line was that the brothers were supportive of the union, but the reality was far more complicated. In his 2006 book, William's Princess, royal biographer Robert Jobson looked at the emotions the brothers went through during this time. Rather than being happy, the brothers were quiet, a reflection of their inner conflict towards their father's long-term partner. Charles and Camilla had been introducing their relationship to the world in 1999, and the marriage 6 years later was after a long period of reflection and careful consideration. Royal biographer Penny Hunor, in her book The Firm, shed light on one of the primary reasons for the delay in their engagement: Charles's deep concern for his son's well-being. Charles and Camilla were acutely aware of the potential impact of their marriage on William and Harry, and they wanted to ensure the brothers were mature enough to handle the introduction of a stepmother into their lives. While both William and Harry reportedly liked Camilla, fully embracing her as a permanent fixture in their father's life was a challenging transition. Most importantly, the brothers' complicated feelings were the result of their unbendable loyalty towards their passed-away mother, Princess Diana.
It has already been 20 years since Princess Diana died, hard to believe. And to us, she was the people's princess. But to William and Harry, she was simply the best mom in the world.
The memory of Diana was a major one, and her presence was an emotional wedding to the situation. They discovered that their loyalty to their mother made the acceptance of Camilla, who was the object of unfair comparisons with their mother, a tragically complicated process for both William and Harry. However, now that the fights and the deep ache that Charles's choosing of Camilla brought about were recorded and became the metal plates in the lives of the unfortunate children. It was the far-off past that was the weightiest problem for William and Harry, and through it the boys' complex feelings towards Camilla were shaped. Along with this, they looked at Camilla not only as a person in her own right, but as a woman who had participated in their mother's suffering and their parents' rocky period. Nonetheless, William and Harry were elated to see their father happy. It was, however, a reality that they could not ignore the huge part Camilla played in their family's history. Up till now, royal biographer Penny Junor has pointed out that the two brothers had a lot to heal underhandedly. Thus, the story of their refusal to renounce disloyalty to their mother. They found themselves in the position of being happy for their dad's new life, but at the same time feeling that Camilla had been a cause of Princess Diana's deep unhappiness. This was a complicated universe of sentiments that led to acceptance for the two sons. They likely reflected on the idea of making a place for themselves in their father's life without turning a blind eye to the years that their mother had suffered. Camilla was liked a lot by them, but unfortunately, she got along with their mother quite poorly, and her pain still would not make the transition easy at all. Still, is reconciliation on the horizon? The show of concern for Catherine. Duchess Meghan and Prince Harry expressed heartfelt wishes to the Princess of Wales regarding her recent cancer diagnosis.
From California, Prince Harry and Meghan wishing Kate health and healing and have reached out to the Wales family privately.
The words they wrote out as a well-thought statement reflected their sincere concern and solace for Catherine and her family in this time of dire circumstances. The statement by Prince Harry and Meghan contained a poignant tribute to the Princess of Wales, wherein they referred to wishing health and healing to Catherine and family and hope they can do so privately and in peace. This underlined again their deep empathy and wish that Catherine and her relatives find solace and privacy to deal with her treatment and recovery. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex's statement was nice because it was warm, but also focused on the princess's need for privacy. By hoping that Catherine and their family shall have space and peace, Harry and Meghan acknowledged the delicate nature of the matter, which should allow the royal family to manage their troubles out of the public eye. This public statement from Prince Harry and Meghan came just when the media were busy hounding the public for sign-offs from any of the privy sources about Catherine's health. It underscored just how inhuman and devastating this news could become for families at personal or emotional levels, thus bringing up their relatives in close proximity as to how public figures relay their compassion and understanding. Many appreciated their well wishes, which provided a moment of solidarity and support for the royal family during uncertainty and emotional strain. Anyways, will the rift remain as wide as ever with other royal members? Relationship with royal members. Royal biographer Ingrid Seward explained Prince Harry's relationship with his extended family, especially through Jane Fellows, Lord Robert Fellowes' widow. This family connection underscores the deep ties associated with Diana's extended relatives, the royal family. Lord Fellowes, with 45 years of marriage to Diana's older sister Jane, played a very important place in the family's dynamics. Their children, Laura, Alexander, and Eleanor, are both cousins to William and Harry and express themselves in special bonds within the family.
Prince William and Prince Harry joined cousins Princess Beatrice, Princess Eugenie, Peter Phillips, Zara Tyndall, Lady Louise Windsor, and James Viscount Severn at the Queen's lying-in state at Westminster Hall on Saturday to stand vigil around her coffin.
Laura has that special bond because she is the godmother to Princess Charlotte. According to Seward, Harry is pretty close to Jane and her sister Sarah, who have always been there for him. According to the author, both sisters were present for most events in Harry's life, including the christening of his son Archie's christening. The thought of having to see his estranged brother would not have worried Harry as much as it might have troubled William. Seward explained. She added, "I am certain they were civil to each other. A funeral is not the time to settle scores, or indeed a time to make up, as Harry is well aware. Though there is always this chance of civility, there is still that emotional gap between the brothers, which is clearly there. By late 2024, it was reported by the Sunday Times that Prince William is very unlikely to forgive Harry for many moons yet, especially because of the referring comments about his wife, Catherine, Princess of Wales, by Harry in his memoir, Spare. A close friend of William's reportedly stated that estrangement was dreadfully sad, adding that Harry comes up very rarely in conversation with William. Another insider explained that this year, William has been completely focused on his wife, children, and father, King Charles III. The rift between the brothers was most publicly visible in September 2022 after the demise of their grandmother, Queen Elizabeth II, as both were seen along with their wives, Catherine and Meghan, during a walkabout in Windsor. While the four family members walking together gave some glimmer of hope for reconciliation, it was very short-lived. Since then, Harry has made public rebukes of his royal relatives in various mediums, including his Netflix docuseries and his memoir, Spare. Among other disclosures, the memoirs were shocked with an allegation of William having physically pushed Harry into a dog bowl during a heated argument about Meghan, leaving a visible scar. Thus, many more things have gone wrong, which only intensified the bitterness, rendering William apparently unwilling to effect a reconciliation given how personal Harry's accusations were. The air of tension is very nauseating and casts a shadow over what once was a close brother relationship that becomes increasingly difficult to imagine, one day leading to a meaningful resolution, if indeed that day ever comes at all. Currently, such rare moments of shared grief, like Lord Fellowes' funeral, are hallowed hours of a strained glimpse of reunion in an otherwise broken tie. However, many have assumed it will take time, effort, and empathy from both sides for William and Harry to reconcile. Open communication, shared values, and family ties could be the way forward. By stepping back from royal duties, Harry and Meghan redefined their roles and rewrote their narrative, moving from being traditional royals to global influencers. Their departure showed the complexities of family relationships within the monarchy, as well as the importance of authenticity and self-determination. Both reconciliation and narrative change show the power of understanding and adaptabilities in personal and public life. What steps do you think could help reconcile the rift between William and Harry? And do you agree that Harry and Meghan's decision to step back from royal duties has continually transformed their public narrative? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, click the next video showing on your screen. You will enjoy it.